Hey guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning May 2nd through the 8th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide planner using my Caress Press 2022 inserts. And this week I use the kit called Brunch from Scribble Prince Co. I also use the floral underlays in pink from Plana Hannah, as well as some other silver foil, mainly from Scribble Prince Co., but also some Sadie stickers and Caress Press samplers I had laying around. I kind of used like a mosh posh of silver foil that I just had laying around for this spread. I think I saw a lot of people doing rose gold for this spread, which I do think would have looked really, really nice, especially the rose that Scribble Prince Co. and Caress Press have. But I bought the Plana Hannah underlays in pink to see how they would match the rose in like the rose from Scribble Prince Co. and Caress Press, but the Plana Hannah pink is a lot more pinker. And I did really want to use these underlays because I felt like the underlays really matched the cake in the kit, and it also just really gave me vibes of my own mother loving flowers and all that stuff. So I decided to just use silver foil and let the underlays be pink, and I do think it turned out quite nice. I do really want to apologize that this video is going up late. This week is actually the week of my wedding. I did not have a plan with me up last week, which was my first time missing a plan with me since I started YouTube over a year ago, like a year and a half ago. So I was really sad about that. But as you guys will see, I had a very traumatic thing happen to me at work. I have briefly mentioned it, so be warned. I may talk about some triggering things in the spread, or you may feel triggered. I'm not going to go into it too much. I do apologize. I'm also not doing this voiceover in a great time of day. It's just been a lot. I had something really traumatic happen to me at work this week, which it has now been like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks since this happened. And I have been dealing with that like legally. And it has not really been good. Luckily, Jake's dad is a lawyer and my company is completely liable. But it's just been a lot to deal with on top of planning my wedding, which if this goes up when I'm hoping it will, which it should, I'm hoping to get this spread up as my last non-wedding spread in quotes. I mean, not really in quotes, but the next 3 spreads for the rest of May will be wedding spreads. I am getting married this week that you guys are watching this on May 28th. Again, if this goes up on time, which I'm hoping it will. And so I will return with Plan With Me's hopefully next week, if not the week after. I'm so busy. This wedding is like a lot. And it's just a big part. Like, it's just a lot. A lot goes into it. Also, my cousins are coming from Thailand for the first time to America ever in their lives, and they're like in their 40s. So I do really want to prioritize spending time with them. And like, I'm just gonna have a lot of people in town, you know the deal. So I know you all will understand. You guys are also understanding. I posted on Instagram and I got a lot of sweet DMs about everything that's been going on in my life. So I really, really appreciate it. Just bear with me. And then I am going on a honeymoon in June. So like, it's just going to be a little like on and off with Plan With Me's for a little, but I'm hoping to eventually get back on track. I'm not stopping or anything. It's just literally just so busy with life, and like wedding planning literally takes up everything, especially like I don't have a wedding planner. I have a day of coordinator, which I highly recommend over a wedding planner. But it's just been a lot. It's a lot of little things that you don't really realize. And also I just want to make it like the best experience for literally everyone that I can. So I'm trying to do as much as possible for everyone that I can before the big day. But anyways, back to this week. This was 3 weeks till our wedding. It was an awful work week. I have not worked since this week. And it was also Mother's Day. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this plan with me. I did do a voiceover like and sped up my planning because I really did not want to sit there and be like panic attack depressed. Like, this week was rough, if I'm being honest. But things are on the up and up now. At this point I was like very nervous about my future and like if I would even feel happiness on my wedding day, but I think I'm getting better. And it's just a work in progress, and everything really just takes time is kind of what I've learned. So yeah, anyways, I'm putting down all my overlays. Again, just use silver foil and then the pink foil from Plannahannah. I do need to figure out this lighting situation a little because I do feel like it's not as good in this office in terms of the base setup, but I don't know how much I could fix that because I am so zoomed out onto my desk, and my lights are only so good, and I always speed up my base anyway, but I will see if I can fix that. Anyways, I love how this spread turned out. This is my only non-wedding spread for the month of May. The next 3 weeks in May are going to be wedding heavy, and I am getting married, so we gotta go all out, right? So yeah, this is what the base is looking like, and I'm going to hop into the sidebar. So on the sidebar, I used a Whimsical Cat Studio couple. I marked 3 weeks with the Carly Plan script, and then I put in another Whimsical Cat Studio girl who looks very angry, and used the Plannahannah script. Didn't quit my job, but I wanted to because that's how I felt. I still haven't quit, but I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. So on Monday, I think I do my sidebar like in a little bit here, but on Monday I did sleep in. I went to work. I got Starbucks after work, went to the dog park, my usual schedule that has been happening before I stopped working. I then hung out with one of my besties, Raw, so I marked that, and then wedding prep. And then this was the night that Roe v. Wade was like someone released that it might be overturned, and I was really upset about it, as I think everyone should be. But I just used a hate the world sticker from Once More with Love because that's really how I felt, just because it's like 2022 and we're still talking about a choice to a woman's body, and I think that's ridiculous. On Tuesday, I went to work again all day, went to Starbucks, and then on my second client, I saw this day. Actually, it was my third client I saw this day. I did trigger warning, get sexually assaulted multiple times by my client. It's really hard to talk about. I'm not going to go into details, obviously, especially for triggering purposes for other people. But it did happen multiple times. My boss was watching, and they're very much liable after everyone I've talked to, doctors, psychiatrists, therapists, lawyers, like friends, family, you name it. So yeah, I left work early after that happened, and I just cried and cried and cried. I got lost on my way home. I couldn't figure out my way home. Jake was going to come pick me up and have me park on the highway. I couldn't figure it out. I was having a panic attack. I was stressed. I took Ollie to the dog park. I did some Cricut crafts for the wedding to try and take my mind off things, and then I just had so much trauma this night from it all. I was not good. On Wednesday, had payday. I had to go pick up my paycheck because my current company doesn't do direct deposit. I got Starbucks, and then I was so anxious, panic attacks, anxious, like flashbacks, everything. Went to the dog park. Literally, I just marked that I had multiple panic attacks all day, which I used to have panic attacks every day. So they've always been really hard for me, and I've been on medicine, and I have medicine to help with them, and I have done a lot of therapy and healing to get to this point where I am now, where I don't have panic attacks all day, and I'm not anxious all the time, and I'm not depressed all the time. Like, I went to intensive therapy for years and spent my whole time doing that. And then for this to happen, and for me to feel so reverted back to the depression, the anxiety, and all that was just really hard, because I took so much time out of my life already to heal from past traumas. And then this new trauma happened, and I wasn't prepared, and it was a work trauma. And it kind of just made it so I can't return to work with feeling comfortable right now. And I get triggered really easily, and it's just been a lot. So I literally marked that I had panic attacks all day this day. It was bad. And then I went to go pick up my parents' puppy Mochi, who's actually here with me right now, because Ollie literally gave me no emotional support. And I was like, dude, what the hell? I think he's still really young. I really rely heavily on dogs for emotional support too. So I picked up Mochi and she was amazing. She was like licking up my tears and just very cuddly and sweet. We got Wingstop for dinner, and then again, I was just anxious, like such an awful day. I think this may have been one of the worst days ever, and I was just like, at this point, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I already have so much trauma from like my childhood and all this stuff that has happened to me, and then to have work trauma on top of it, I was just like, really? Thursday I slept in. I had a therapy appointment. I made an emergency therapy appointment. I was seeing my therapist every other week because things were going so well, and I was just, kind of doing it to maintain stuff and like make sure I'm always doing well. After taking like a year and a half off of therapy, I decided to return. And so it was good I had my therapist because she helped me through it. Went to the dog park, and then I was mad at Jake. I was just, at this point, I was taking everything out on everyone. I mean, not mainly just Jake, but like if he triggered me the wrong way, like I was just like, I can't. I marked that. And I didn't even mark Star Wars Day the day before this, which I love Star Wars Day, but it wasn't it this year. I marked that I had Cinco de Mayo by myself because I literally ordered myself Mexican food and just sat and cried and just ate my Mexican food. It was also not good Mexican food at all. So I literally wrote Cinco de Mayo alone, and then I filmed, and then I did open finally our new vacuum we got off our registry this day, which it's so nice. It's like a Dyson, and it's like cordless, and it's so light, and it's so easy to vacuum. I've been vacuuming all the time now because of it. So I'm really, really into that vacuum. Literally vacuumed today when I'm filming this, which it's now like 2 weeks after this. So it's been good. On Friday, I slept in again. I was a sad bee, so depressed. Went to the dog park, and then it was super, super rainy. I think there were some thunderstorms this day. We did go on a Target run. And then, sorry, that was my Venmo. And then we got Chipotle, which this Chipotle was awful, and I literally never want to have Chipotle again because of it. Like, I feel like Chipotle sometimes is just so hit or miss. And then I hung out with two of my friends, Rot and Nolan. They both came over. They were actually like super not sober. They were very drunk, which was really, really funny. And then I did do some editing. I did do some online shopping. I've been obsessed with online shopping. Like, I think I literally got in the mail today like 15 packages in combination from my Amazon hub, my mailbox, because I live in an apartment, so like it all goes to different places, and then the front desk of my apartment. I think I had like 5 packages in each. I now have to fill my ginormous haul. I've just been buying wedding stuff. I've been buying honeymoon stuff. I've been buying musical festival stuff. I've been buying gifts for everyone I could possibly buy a gift for in the wedding. It's been a lot, and I've spent a lot of money. This wedding is expensive. So online shopping, we did more wedding cricket crafts, which by we, I mean I, because Jake does not help with that. On my Cricut, I made my, so I bought my bridesmaids, which I think I'm going to do a video on the gifts I gave my bridesmaids, which I kind of have to film soon because I'm getting married in less than a week now. But I got my bridesmaids pajamas, and then I like did the Cricut heat transfer vinyl, whatever it's called, and put their initial on each pocket of their pajamas. I made them all custom canvases bags that say like their name and bridesmaid. I made them all shot glasses. I also made the groomsmen shot glasses. I made all the bags. I like made them custom and cute, like the bags that the gifts are actually in. Yeah, I've just been going Cricut crazy. I've been using the Cricut for so many things. Like, I'm just looking around in this room, and I used a Cricut for all the gifts. So certainly that my money got my money's worth with my Cricut just from this wedding alone. I literally don't know how you could have a wedding without a Cricut. Like, I made everything for everyone on my Cricut. It's been great. I cuddled Jake a little, and then I did some more skincare. I've been trying to be more on top of my skincare. And now that it's like the week of the wedding, I should really be on top of my skincare, but here we are. On Saturday, I marched that it was 3 weeks till our wedding, which is so exciting. I got Starbucks and then I got meze with my bestie Raw. I hung out with her again. I hung out with her like all week. She was like really trying to support me because she knew I was down bad. She's been through similar experiences, and also just like she's my best friend in the whole world. So she's just being a good friend. We did lots and lots of wedding prep. And then we did more, or I did. Why do I keep saying we? I don't know. Like all this wedding stuff is most likely just me. I'm going to be honest. Jake does his own tasks, and I gave him many of tasks to do for the wedding, but that's on his own time, and I'm marking my stuff. But we did do writing prep. I did do more cricket crafts, and then we went on, I think, another late night grocery run, which has been our thing lately, to go to the grocery store late at night. I don't know why, but we do. And then I did a bunch of laundry this day. On Sunday, it was Mother's Day, which was really exciting. We had a very low-key Mother's Day this year. Like, no one was home in terms of like my cousins and siblings and everything. So it was very low-key. So I went back to my parents' house this day. And it was just me because Jake had a game day for his team. So I think it was his first game day this day, actually. I didn't go, but he did his own thing, and I just went home and hung out with my fam. So went to my parents, we got Starbucks, and then we did get bagels because Bethesda Bagels, which is a company that obviously originated from Bethesda. I literally told my dad, like, yeah, we got Bethesda Bagels. And he was like, oh, where's Bethesda Bagels from? Like, originally. Like, that was literally his question. I was like, Bethesda? Bethesda is a like city in Maryland that is turning into the new Washington, D.C., if I'm being at all honest with you. And it's actually a very cute and quaint little city, but it's definitely turning into Washington, D.C. But we got bagels from there, and they were so good. They just put one literally 5 minutes from my parents, and so I got them all bagels for Mother's Day this day. They were so good. And then I just did a lot of wedding prep with my mom. I think we made and assembled all the favors. We worked on the seating chart. We did a lot. We've been doing a lot. We did a lot today too on another weekend day. I mean, this day was today in real time. I mean, it's like the wedding is happening like in like less than a week now. So I don't have many days left of all this wedding prep, but I should have gotten custom wedding prep stickers because I do feel like wedding prep is different than wedding planning. Because I'm not really planning it anymore. I'm just like preparing literally everything for it. So I don't know. It's fine though. I'm getting married in a week. I don't care anymore. I then walked Ollie and Mochi with my mom and my mom. And then we had a family dinner. I think just my grandpa came over. Actually, I literally think that was it who came over. I saw my aunt briefly, but she was trying to limit COVID exposure for a different reason. So it was just like me, my parents, and my grandpa. I think that was it. I don't think anyone else was there. So we had a family dinner. I think my dad cooked pig's feet, which I'm sorry if you just cringed when I said that, but like I love pig's feet. It's just like something really nostalgic for me. My grandma cooked it all the time growing up, and it's also like good luck. And yeah, but I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Jake, who is not Asian, does not like it. I won't say he thinks it's gross because I'm not going to put those words in his mouth, and that's not what he thinks. But also that's like rude to say about another culture's food, so I'm not going to put those words in his mouth. But I know it's not everyone's cups of tea, but I'm glad my dad cooked it this day because Jake wasn't there and he probably wouldn't have eaten it, but it was really good, and I love pig's feet. I came home, I took Ollie to the dog park. I watched 90 Day Fiancé because the new episode of 90 Day airs on Sunday. It's now just the 90 Day season, which I've been so into. I love like all the spin-offs of 90 Day pretty much. I don't like the individual couples like Darcy and Stacy. Like I'm not gonna watch that. Or like is her name Chantel, like family Chantel? I don't know. I don't care about those storylines because I like having like lots of different characters. But yeah, it's been really good. And then I did just close the night and week out with some more planning time. So I marked that. So this is how the week is looking like in full. I went ahead and used the heart mini deco only that came in the foil bundle I used. It was like a super vintage old Scribble Prince Co. foil bundle I used. So I went ahead and put all the mini heart deco around the spread. And I'm loving how this looks. These are my extras. Make sure to follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans. If you don't already, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in my next video.